Well, hi there viewers, Princess Strawberry here. So you guys remember in my last video when I created pudding smoothie where I used 2 bananas, 2 chocolate puddings, and a little bit of milk? Well, I decided to double the ingredients, so I used 4 bananas, 4 pudding cups, and twice the amount of milk, and decided to try making my own ice cream. So this is an ice cream container, and I put all the ingredients in here. Close the freezer. So in this container, it should have frozen by now. It's been in the freezer for like maybe 2-3 hours. Oh, it did. Look at that. It's all frozen. I don't know if it turned into, like, just trying out. Oh. It's not completely frozen, but like I'll show you guys. It looks like chocolate milkshake. So this is what it looks like. So I used 4 fresh bananas, so 4 bananas, and then over here we have, this is the kind of chocolate pudding I used. We have chocolate or vanilla, but I chose to use the chocolate one. And then I just used regular 2% milk. It's not completely frozen, but I gotta leave it overnight. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's gonna kind of turn into ice cream. I just got to. I've never done this before, so I thought I'd try making my own ice cream. So I pretty much turned my little smoothie into ice cream. I'm just kind of chopping this all up. So I guess you could say I was a little bored earlier when I made the smoothie, and then decided, you know what? What happens if I double the ingredients? 4 bananas, 4 pudding cups, and twice the amount of milk. Just turn it into like ice cream. So I just gotta do this. I know I am chopping it all up. Spread it all up. I'm gonna grab a different spoon and just try this, just to see what it tastes like. That's really good actually. I want to eat that right now, but put the spoon in the dishwasher. So I'm just like, yeah, this actually tastes pretty good. I used just the right amount of ingredients. I didn't actually measure anything. I just put 2 large bananas, 2 pudding cups, and I just put as much milk as I wanted pretty much. So I'm just chopping it all up right now. And then going to go in. There is these little machines. They're the size of a blender, I think, and you can make your own ice cream by putting your own ingredients like this together. But peel it from the sides here. Just kind of mix it all together. See, it's kind of frozen. Like, that's a frozen chunk right there. That looks, it's not going to be exactly ice cream. I've seen how they make ice cream. I'm just going to call this testing, maybe trying to make ice cream. I don't know. This is probably going to have to stay in the freezer all night just to make sure it completely freezes. So, okay, there's a big chunk right here. Oh, let's just pull that forward. Why not, right? Yeah. So, I used my blender. I washed my blender all out. So, in my last video when I made this, I only showed you in the first video, like, I only showed you when I made the first batch. When I used 2 bananas, 2 pudding cups, and milk. I did a video about it. And then this is the piece for the blender. This can actually go in. There we go. Where's the lid for it? Here's the lid. The lid goes on top. So this is my 8-speed blender I bought from Walmart. So it has liquefier, milkshake, smoothie, ice crush, the on-off button, the pure egg, the chop, the mix. There's high speed, there's low speed. This is the on button. This is also the off button. You just hit any of these buttons right here to turn it on, and then there's the off button. Or some people would prefer to unplug it. You should not do that, but this is what this looks like right now. Now I'm probably just going to keep chopping this all up till it's all good, put it back in the freezer. And I might do a second, like, it'd be a third video about this. I might do a third video in the morning showing you guys how this turned out. So, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this. That's awesome. It completely froze over. I like this ice cream. Okay. Chop, 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 chop. I gotta chop it up. That's like a wicked piece of ice cream right there. This isn't exactly ice cream, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to make my own ice cream. Pretty much freeze the liquid into ice. So, I guess that you could say I was really bored earlier when I made this. So just chop, 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 chop. There's a chunk there, chop this, chop that. Okay, there we go. It's good. I don't care if it's not even. There we go. Down in there, there's a smaller spoon in here. Go in there. So, this is what it looks like after. I'm going to put the lid back on. Just like that. And that's the kind of ice cream this container was. Now I'm going to put it in the freezer. So I had it sitting up here because, as you can see, our freezer is kind of packed. Come on, I know I got you in here. There we go. So there we go. So if you guys have any questions, comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.